Hello, friends. Today I'm coming at you with the Junk Journal Summer Paradise from Calico Collage. Instead of using it in the typical junk journal way, I am choosing to make a travel journal for this summer out of it. So I'm going to show you right now how to make a few of the pocket divider pages that I made for my travel journal. This sheet I really like because it is lined and I can journal on it or write a list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I adhere 3 of the 4 sides of the paper. And what this does is it allows the top to stay open, in which I can use it like a pocket. I found some paper that coordinates excellent with this kit. It's actually the Scarlet Line Planner Society February 2017 paper, and it's just beautiful with this kit. So I am going to go ahead and use this in my travel journal as well. What this does is it brings the size of the divider pocket to the correct size of the travel journal, which is 5.5 by 8.5. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some lovely washi tape. And this is also from the Planner Society, February 2017. This serves 2 purposes. Number one, it just adds a really pretty decorative element, but it also adheres it and just gives it another form of security so it won't fall apart on me. And I do go ahead and roll this tape all the way out and past the edges, so I know that I get a nice crisp line that's even and there's no bubbles. I'm going to go ahead and layer 3 pieces of tape on. Actually, this is not all from the same kit. This is from the washi tape portion of the Planner Society. I got this, it coordinates with it, but I did have to purchase it separately. Then this is some cute pink and white polka dots, real thin. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take one strip, some beautiful yellow floral, and run it across the other side, making sure that I do not seal down my opening, because this is not only serving as one pocket, but 2. And on the road, that will come in very handy for me to have 2 pockets. So I'm lining it up very carefully, smoothing it out, ripping it right there. That's what I love about washing. Rip that up. Then I'm carefully removing it from my work area, and I'm just going to flip it over, line it up, and seal it. My microphone stand just broke. If you heard that, I'm very sorry. I did go ahead and put the 3 holes in the paper to save on time, so you don't have to see that. So it's ready to go right into my travel journal. The tab is also from the Calico Collage Junk Journal Kit Summer Paradise, and the little label is from Planner Society. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on the bottom. I use my scanning cut to cut all of the embellishments out to make it nice and fast. It took me about 20 minutes to probably cut 10 pages worth of elements and embellishments, so really great. If you have a die cut machine, I strongly encourage you to utilize it. Or some people really enjoy fussy cutting by the television. You know, you can do that too. I tend to fuss when I cut, so I never fussy cut. I always have my scanning cut do it for me. Okay, so that's it here. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you something else. Oh, wait. First, I'm going to go ahead and put on that cute little element piece that's from the Junk Journal Summer Paradise Calico Collage. I'm going to add that right down there. Kind of hides the corners and if there's any loose or not even ends. So this time I am going to actually make a full pocket. The bags that come in the Planner Society, I always have a hard time throwing away because they're so pretty. So what I did was I cut the bag down to size, and I'm just going to make this a pocket for anything we pick up on our trip. We can just slam it in there. You know, you always get brochures or you go through one of those little photo machine opportunities and you know, this is what this is going to go in. Things we don't want to throw away, but not quite nice enough to do a full page for. So we're just going to put it in this pocket. So I'm making that right now. And again, I already did add my holes, so it fits into my travel journal. And there it is. And isn't that just really lovely paper with the area that you can write in or put a little die cut? I just love that. I could put a title right there. It's so creative. So many uses for it. And the camera really fits too because I'm going to be using that for, you know, pictures and things we take along the road or we get on the road that I might not wait to print until we get home. A little bit too long on the top, not quite even, so I'm going to go ahead and even that out with my paper cutter right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the tab to this after I adhere the edges with my washi tape. And I changed my mind. I'm not going to adhere the edges with my washi tape. I'm just going to add the tab. Making sure I line it up with the other page so that it doesn't overlap and I can't see it. That tab is actually from the Planner Society, that same kit. It's some cute little ribbons. That's upside down. I'll flip it. There we go. I don't know why I was so confused, but I was. Trying to decide if I wanted to go on the top or on the bottom. I opt for the bottom because if I have long pieces, they can just stick right there. Instead of popping out all over the place. Long pieces of what I'm putting in the pocket. That's what I meant to say. All right, so that's all lined up. Good to go. So let me go get my travel journal. I actually found this travel journal at Staples. It's a 3-ring binder. The measurements on it are about 5 by 8.5, 8.5 by 5. That's some really cute sticky notepads, but I just can't make it work there, so I'll put those in later. The travel journal, like I said, is a 3-ring binder. I got it at Staples. It was $4.99. And on the edges, I slid in those cute little tickets that are already from the Junk Journal, the Summer Paradise. They fit perfectly in the side. It allows me to know what I am grabbing if I have it stored with my other books. So I'm going to go ahead and make that cover sheet right now. And I want the whole focal point to be this picture of the pretty pinup. I'm measuring it out, so I make sure that I get it directly in the center. And now I'm just going to slip it in to that protective case. I'm going to use it kind of as a clear pocket. I'm also going to use that pretty paper that coordinates with it from the Planner Society February kit. I'm going to slip her right down. No need to use any adhesive on this. Then I'm going to slip under the pretty pink floral. It's actually a double-sided piece of paper, so that's kind of cool. That I have choices. I like choices in my art because a lot of times I change my mind last minute. I'm going to slide that down, making sure that the bottoms are both even with one another. I'm not so concerned about the top, but I am more concerned about the bottom. All right. I'm going to slip in that other piece of paper in the corner so you can see that gorgeous pink seahorse. And then last but not least, I'm going to slip in the beautiful yellow ribbon paper. And my cover sheet is actually done. I am going to finish this off with a really pretty band that has a flower on it. I'm going to show you how to make that a little later. My transparency, isn't that gorgeous? You can actually print your digital downloads on an acetate sheet or vellum, which is the next sheet. However, that is not my digital download. That is also from the Planner Society kit. I had a leftover one to use it. But I really love how acetate and vellum add a little bit more personality, character, and texture to your projects. So that is my cover sheet. The little scallop on the bottom is part of the kit. It's so pretty. And of course, she's part of the kit. And here we go. I'm going to have something called home, which is going to be like the hotels we need to stay at. And then I'm going to have one called menu plan. Before I go on trips, I always like to do a research of where the locals like to eat. A lot of times you can get a really good feel of the culture around you if you eat at their restaurants. And so I like to do that, do a little bit of research. Plus, the people will sit in there and talk to you and tell you about the area. And you'll get even more information that you may not have known. It just makes the whole experience more meaningful and authentic. I don't like the touristy trap stuff so much. I have an area for, that's the meal plan area actually. And then for purchases, which is going to be for my tickets, I want to do like some national parks. And I'm going to have to slide the ticket in the back of this. I'll show you in just a second. There's the area for tickets right there. Cute little bike. And then last but not least, another pocket that is of things to do and places to see, budget, whatnot. I can keep record of that on that line paper. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in the final details and elements of this kit, which is the thing you saw me make. And all those pages, again, are pocket divider pages, so there's lots of room. I can slip stuff into the 3 rings, and I also can slip it into the pockets, because let's face it, when we're on the road, we don't always pick up things that have 3 holes in it in the right location, and we have to be able to slip it into a pocket of some sort. So there you go. Then we're just going to walk through backwards of the kit. I just love these pinups. They're so much fun. And the cool thing is they're like dressed way more conservative than what you see on the beach today, which I think is just awesome. They're so pretty. I'm not worried about my daughter flipping through and getting embarrassed. That's good. But they're still fun and sexy, if cartoon typey. They're not cartoony, but they're definitely digital art. I shouldn't say cartoony. They're not cartoony at all. Then I'm going to go ahead and slip my little notes, my sticky notes in the front right there. I'm always amazed at how often I need sticky notes. And that, again, is from that Planner Society kit. And then I found this really great pocket type clear pocket right at Staples, 99 cents, right along with that journal. I picked that up for those little bits and pieces that I can pull from when I'm on the road. So this is my travel journal kit. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. I hope it gives you some ideas on how you can utilize these fantastic digital junk journals from Calico Collage. They're $10, 50 cents. You get it right away. You can use it as many times as you want. You can print it on acetate, on vellum, on whatever, and boom, you're good to go. It's sky's the limit, baby. If you have not subscribed, please do so. And I hope to see you again soon with my next project. Until next time.